good. God bless. Hope y'all doing well. We got a Giratina ready to start. Low-key, I'm kind of grinding to get a second shiny. I don't know what it is, bro, but something has been fueling me to try and get a second Giratina shiny. But big things, Giratina, Darkrai. Darkrai is going to be coming back. Now, big reasons why I'm excited for it. It's Darkrai, dog. Darkrai. I don't have it shiny. Look, I'm one of the only people that don't have it shiny, unfortunately. However, I can try and get it. The thing with Darkrai, compared to different legendaries, is that it's a mythical. What does this mean? It just means you can't trade it. And it sucks because Darkrai is a great Pokemon. It's a great dark type. The shiny's even more beautiful. And I may be seen as a hypocrite because I be talking about the fact that shinies that don't look too shiny aren't good shinies, except Darkrai. Dude, something about Darkrai just has a beautiful look on the shine. So, as I try and get a second shiny Giratina, Darkrai is coming back. And as a dark type, who would have thought? And obviously, I feel like today would be a good video to go over some good dark type attacks against Darkrai, or Pokemon that are good against Darkrai. Obviously, dark isn't good against dark, so I'll definitely go over something like that. Fighting types. You know how Tyrannitars are in Cliffs? It's the same thing as the typing for Darkrai. So that's how I know in my head, is how I'm able to correlate it. So, Machamp is an amazing Pokemon to use. Lucario, Mega Lucario. Dude, I totally forgot Mega Lucario came out. And it was a good event, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Mega Lucario event where it had rare XL candy, no matter how many raids you did, like you got one every time minimum, and then you could get more potentially. It was a great event. Hopefully do that sometime soon. I know on Halloween, the entire day on Halloween, I believe, is until I guess like 12 a.m. When you catch Pokemon, you get a chance of getting a rare candy and a rare XL every single time you catch a Pokemon. So, I'm excited for Halloween. I'm gonna try and get a bunch of rare candies. It's not guaranteed for the Halloween, on the day on Halloween for playing Pokemon Go, but we'll see. 2078, this is 1 CP higher than the last raid we did. Let's hope for rare candy though. I can increase my blue incense. If we get rare candies, we don't. That sucks. However, if we get a shiny one, this is pretty good IVs. Hundo is 2105. So this isn't 100%, but if I get this shiny, this would be even better than 100%. Bow! Man, bro, my luck is so bad. My Giratina raid, like, oh my goodness, bro, it is bad. Because remember, odds are 1 in 20. However, I just seem to be always bouncing out of that 1 in 20 odds. Because this is the thing. When it comes to some Pokemon, so let's say like, I can't name a legendary in specific, but there's a legendary out there that I've done that I've gotten a shiny before 1 in 20. But for most of these, I'm doing at least 25, 30 raids with maybe one. So, kind of unlucky, but at the same time, that's the game you play. It's RNG. RNG happens, so sometimes you're not going to be in that 1 in 20. So, sure, it's 1 in 20 every single time you check it. I don't even know how RNG really works. I know in some... How is that not an excellent throw? Bro, Giratina, it'd be so weird for me because I'll hit great throws, or it'll be on track to be a great throw, and then it'll just end up like not hitting. So it's like, I gotta throw better. See, if I threw it like that before, it would have been so much better. Anyways, so I haven't gotten Zora shiny. I've done over at least 100 checks, so no shiny of that. I've heard literally 50-50 from people. I've heard people get amazing luck with Zora, and I've had really bad luck with Zora. So hopefully with this event, I'll be able to get a shiny Zora. That'd be super sick. However, we're gonna check the IVs of this Giratina 2078 is... I'm gonna save it though. I'm gonna save it because I could transfer it with this coming up Spotlight Hour because it will be ×2 for transferring. So I'm gonna save all my legendaries and just transfer them. So big talk about Gigantamax raids because these were supposed to be one of the biggest raids to come to Pokemon Go. Because I mean, it's something you could do 40 people in one raid. That was the huge thing, at least from what I saw. That was the biggest idea out of everything. But there's some problems with it. And it's so bad that I even got a DM from someone who helps me like mod some of my streams. And he was letting me know, like, don't do Gigantamax raids. Like, don't do them at all. And so when I saw the message, I was kind of confused at first. But then I was also like intrigued, like, why is this? Well, as you guys can see, just normal gameplay. But the Gigantamax raids already get released in New Zealand. They are one of the first people to get raids. And I think there's people before New Zealand, but I know New Zealand's like one of the ones that get it first. But people were doing 40 people Gigantamax raids and it still wasn't possible. Which is insanity to me. What does that mean? Well, it's glitched. Because yes, you can have a max of 40 people, but there's no shot that Niantic's gonna make 40 people try and get all in one place to do a raid. That's very, very highly difficult unless you're in a place like New York City. But for most of us, no one's in the city. I'm in New York, but I'm not even in the city. And I saw that campfire that, you know, you could do like groups of people. There's people that are gonna do a group of 20 in a couple days, which that wouldn't have been possible, at least as of right now. As of right now, they're glitched. Not gonna lie, they've been glitching kind of a lot. I can't lie. Like the Halloween background was glitched a couple times, but I'm not dissing Pokemon Go. Look, it's a huge game. A lot of people are playing. They did fix the Halloween background though, which is amazing. But this Gigantamax raid hasn't even came to the US yet. But if people are already playing it and they're already saying like it's glitched, it's not working, it's kind of scary, bro. I can't lie. It's scary in a sense because like, bro, it's mind-blowing how is it not tested before it's posted? Like, is it rushed? That's kind of the questions I have. And it's nothing to diss the game at all, but it's like, are they actually testing it? Because if they tested it, do you think they would have seen that 40 people, or is it they're testing, are we the testers, or are they testing it themselves? Because obviously it's not intentional to use all 40 people. Yes, you can do a max of 40, but if they're going to be in raids more often, like Gigantamax is, barely anyone's going to be able to get a max of 40 people. And I think they know that. So I wonder what they're going to do, to be honest. It makes me curious. I'm really curious what they're going to do. If they're going to, I know obviously they're going to have to make it easier, but I wonder how easier. Are we going to be able to duo, trio, quadruple, you know, quintuple? I'm really curious what they're going to do with Dynamax raids. But as of right now, they're glitched, and they're pretty badly glitched. If 40 people can't take out the Gigantamax raids, which is the max they can have, that's a problem. It's bad. So, is what it is. Hopefully, I'll give you guys more updates about that in a bit. But we do have stuff to claim in-game, which I'm pretty excited about. And it's 2 researches that have been really grinding to get. And I even used remote raids to get it, because I really just wanted to try and get this shiny. Hopefully we get it. All right, we have 2 things to claim, 2 different Spiritombs. If we get it shiny, that'd be super sick. I had to do remote raids for this. That's why I did the remote raids in this video, to try and claim these. I don't have the shiny, so hopefully we get it. First one is not a shiny though. 873 isn't a bad CP at all. And if you're wondering where I got these from, it's literally just from Pokestops. It's not too rare, but the task is win 3 raids, which could be surprisingly really difficult to do, especially if you're free to play. Like personally, I just have a bunch of Pokecoins just because, you know, it was a time where I was able to buy. I budget myself for the most part. However, it's win 3 raids. You can do them in person. It's very possible to do the research in 3 days. Very possible. However, it's also not the easiest thing, and hopefully I can catch a Spiritomb really quickly, because this is obnoxious. Hopefully we can catch this pretty quickly. I'm just gonna Ultra Ball it. I'm gonna Pin Out Berry, try and get some extra candy since I have triple catch candy, but we definitely don't want to waste too much time. Second one is this shiny. This would be super sick. 863, that's even worse. 863 is not good. So that is the Spiritomb checks. Thank you all so much for showing up. God bless you. Loves y'all. Have a fantastic day.